G'day guys, welcome back to this this video on Focchi Facades. In this video we're going to be going through the different elements and how the degrees of customization we have when introducing our elements to our exterior walls. Initially, on the top here we have our opaque facade. So this facade is usually just a regular curtain wall that has some sort of finish on the outside. We're able to create a reference here and amend the dimensions of the panel. So the thickness, the height, insulation thickness that exists within it, and also the exterior finish. So porcelain, timber, or concrete. Moving on, we have our technical system panel. So this technical system unit usually is basically a curtain wall, but it has some sort of technical requirement or allowance for, let's say, things like wires and things of that nature, like interior services within the building that have to exist in the panel. So that's a technical system unit. Again, same sort of customization we have with the opaque curtain wall. So thickness, height, insulation, and finish as well. Moving on, we have our two solar panels. So our solar collector and our photovoltaic panel, both of them serving the same purpose to generate electricity from the sun. Solar collectors, obviously, they both work in two different ways. Photovoltaic panels use PV cells to convert sun to electricity. Solar collectors do it in a different way, in which they through the generation of the heat, the electricity is generated. But two fundamental elements which we can actually insert into our building. Again, with our solar collector, we have the same customization for the panel it exists on, but with the solar collector, we're able to amend the height and also the bottom margin in which it exists. With the photovoltaic panel, we have the height, the bottom margin, but also the thickness in which the photovoltaic panel resides. And again, the same customization for our panel. Then moving on, we have our openings panels. So we have our fixed windows, we have our double windows, and we have our single windows. Each one we're able to amend the panel again. So for each element, we're able to amend the panel, the actual panel in which the feature exists on, and then the window. In this case, the window, the thickness, the height up to the window sill, and also the left margin. So we're able to completely design our window panels corresponding to our windows in which the building features. So quite a detailed way in which we do that. Again, with our double vented windows, we do the same thing, except we amend the window customizations basically the same, and then our single window. So basically, we're looking at the different classifications of that window, and also looking at the dimensions of the window, of the opening that reside on the facade. And lastly, our door. So we're able to amend our door, so our facades that exist in front of our doors, thicknesses, height, and also the left margin. So those are all our elements. We're going to be going through the introduction of most of these elements on this architectural model we have here. As you can see, it's quite plain on the outside. We don't have any models. I'm going to teach you guys how to actually insert those as well here. These two buttons, you might have noticed I've skipped over them. These two buttons actually allow us to introduce multiple panels all at the same time. So if we were using a single opaque section and inserted, we'd be able to insert only one here. But using this function, we can insert an opaque unit and also specify the whole width of the wall. So just decreasing time when using these little shortcut tools. Also, this one, the bottom, is just the same thing except for the introduction of panels which have openings, which feature openings in them. So looking at the first button, our linear panels, we can insert opaque, kernel walls, technical system kernel walls, solar collectors, and photovoltaic panels. With our openings, we're able to insert the last four. So all our windows, all our customizable windows, and our door as well. So all our panels that feature openings, we can use that to just save a bit of time when inserting these. This building isn't quite large, so we can actually have a go at using both functions and give you the freedom to choose how you'd like to do it. So that's basically all our elements. I'm going to go through each element and the introduction of each element once we start introducing our elements in a later video. But for now, just the introduction of these elements and the different specifications we can assign to each element. See you guys in the next video where we look at the different editing options for each of our elements. See you guys. Bye.